What's up, people? HCC here. Hardcore casual man, Lulu back at it. Just got back from Omaha, guys. Had to go swap out my truck. But I'm just gonna do a real quick video. Yesterday, I'm on YouTube, doing my thing, whatever, and man, it starts hitting the scene about Tyson Fury. First is Fanyo, I think is where I heard it first. And he quoted a source as Blue Blood. So I'm like, that's not fucking credible worth a fuck. But then I seen Hot Man bring it up, so I'm like, Hot Man, he's credible. Now I didn't go on any, I didn't do my Google search and look for like an actual article from like a verified, bona fide, credible source to validate the information. But since there's a lot of YouTubers and stuff talking about it, I figure at least it's out there in the ecos enough for me to comment on it. So, Tyson Fury supposed to be getting like 20 million for the fight. Wilder supposed to be getting 32 million for the fight. That's like 50 million. So, cool. I mean, if you get that money, get it. I'm not a hater, but what I am is a realist. And I'm just trying to think how they're going to make them numbers work. The fight, their first fight sold at the gate like 13,000 seats, okay? They end up having to give away 9,000 seats. So that's not really going toward their purse, but it still speaks as to the overall popularity of the fight and their ability to sell the fight, Because if you don't have that many people, if you can't sell the fight out live, then really can you expect to do that many pay-per-view sales? And to do the numbers where they can generate that type of revenue, okay? Because let's break this shit down. The fight had to do 250 million sales to break even, right? And then they did 350, like 350 or something like that, 320 million, 320,000 worth of total sales. So if you had to do 250 to break even, let's say they did between 70 and 100,000 up top, that was profit. Okay, now, so and they both they got like between 9 and say 16 million between Wilder and Fury. Okay, both of them together got somewhere maybe around 20-21 million. I know it was less than what Joshua got during Povetkin. So okay, now the pay-per-views. Now Pacquiao and Broner just fought. Pacquiao is a superstar, way bigger than Wilder, way bigger than Fury. Broner is a controversial guy. He sells fights. Both of these guys sells fights. And they only did 400,000 sales. Pay-per-view buys. Now, so I'm just wondering how they're going to make the numbers work. Because in order for these guys to get that much money, you're talking about Mayweather type numbers here. You're talking about putting up Mayweather type numbers and doing 1 million. You would have to do over 1 million buys, 1 million pay-per-view sales for you to get that type of money. And that's more than doubling what that fight did last time. I don't know if they can do that. If they can, more power to them. That is going to be a hard sell. I think that's an uphill battle, but like I say, if they can do it, man, more power to them. Now, I think it's odd or interesting at the very least that they announced this after a day or two after Joshua. It was announced that Joshua was going, and this is official, that Josh was going to get something like 32 million to fight Big Baby Miller at the Garden. And that's his American debut. That's his first time here. And so if he can get that in his first time here, and that's would have been like that would be dwarfing what Wilder and Fury did in their fight over here in America. And so, like, I'm wondering, like, is this like just a marketing thing where they're trying to fluff Wilder up more, you know, so that they can go ahead and get that 50 million, I mean, that 50-50 split for the winner of that fight versus Joshua next. Is that where they're going with it? Or are they willing to take a loss on that fight to get the 50-50 with Joshua in the next fight? Like, I don't know. And if they do that, if they do pay him like that, and the fight doesn't recoup the money, how does that bode for the next negotiations? Like, so if they say, okay, yeah, if you're in there with Eddie Hearn, and he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, you made, say Wilder wins, you made $30 million in your fight with Fury, the second fight with Fury, but the pay-per-view sales was only 500,000. So, you know, even though you got paid that much, the fight was a loss. It was a net loss, even though your money was guaranteed or whatever. That was a loss. So does that carry over into the next negotiations, or like what? I don't know. I don't know how that works if they lose, if they don't recover that money. Because I'm really wondering how they're gonna fucking pull that off, man. I'm really wondering how they're gonna pull it. Their expectations for the first fight didn't get met. Come on, man. They were expecting, I mean, even the most conservative estimates was like that I heard was like 500, 500,000 buys was what they were expecting to do on the pay-per-view for the first fight. So they did below that. They didn't sell out the fight. 10 million people streamed it. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. So I am going to go to that Baby Miller Joshua fight on the 1st. If the tickets go on sale after March 15th, because this is my slow time of the year in the winter time, and it picked back up March 1st. Our big contract start again, and my money start flowing real nice then. So, you know, I can do that without hurting me and shit. You know, so that's, if they go on, which I'm pretty sure they will, I'll be there. Me and my brother gonna be there, and I'll give y'all some, you know, good footage from that. I'll go live and shit. And yo, you know, man, yo, and these boxers, man, and you know, I was listening to the thing with Andre Ward when he confronted Barbershop. And he is absolutely right about these guys. You know, they just want to fucking make money, you know, off of their subscribers. Hey, yo, I'm going to promise y'all guys something right now, man. Hardcore will forever be a free page, regardless how many subscribers I get, regardless how big this page get, because I never started this shit for money. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit for the love, you know, and I like talking about shit that interests me, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I do it. I talk about what the fuck I want to, the fights I want to talk about. Motherfucker, like it, leave it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm going to start going live too. You know, I was going to wait till I get a little more subscribers and shit. But fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers, man, they just exploit the boxers. Like Ward said, they exploit their own communities and shit. And it's bullshit, man. And I ain't never gonna be that motherfucker, man. I do this shit for the love, man. Like my opinion, or you don't. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. There's a dude that criticized me in my comments about me driving and doing my videos. You know what I'm saying? I ended up blocking this bitch ass, but he was right. It was just the way he came at me, the way he went about it. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was trying to stunt and grandstand and shit instead of saying. And even when I told him, yo, if you just come, you know, come at me different, you know what I'm saying, you know, like this and like that. But he didn't take that, you know, like what it was, like a man talking to a man, and he's stunning on me again, so I had to get fly back with his ass and block him. But he is right, and I knocked it off because he was right. You know, even if I was just in the parking lot or whatever, it's dangerous. And I feel that. So you people can talk to me, man. Just watch the way the fuck you come at me, though, man. I'm a man. You're men, women, whatever. We're grown. We're going to respect each other here. We ain't going to come off on each other like, you know, oh, you're a fucking dumbass, or you're a fucking homo or a crackhead or whatever because of a person's opinion. Let's not go there, man, because that's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but anyway, y'all, you know, I'm going to go ahead and, do I got anything else I want to say about this shit, man? Anything else that happened, you know, going to Big Baby, remember Joshua fight, you know, said that, you know, the Tyson Fury, Wilder shit, talked about that, you know what I mean? Hey, man, you know, hey, I'm done with this one for now, y'all. If I think of something else, I'll put another video up today. You know, I'm back at it, I'm back home, so, you know, shit, hardcore, and we out. Say bye, Lou.